Hello friends, welcome to Affairs Cloud. We learn to lead. My name is Vikas. So friends, in this video we'll be looking at the important current affairs of the May month first week. The questions are very important, so do watch the video till the end. Do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe. Also, we have something important to tell you about. First look at it and then we'll proceed to our video. We have an app by the name Carriers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded the app, you will open the app and you will see this type of screen. In this, you can go and log in with your Google account, that is your Gmail ID. Then once you have logged in, then you will be moved to this page where you can see a window. If you click on the current affairs section here, then you will be moved to this page. Now this is where magic happens. This is the course where there are two courses provided by us. First, you should know it is of 1 year and 2 years, so choose your course accordingly. What we are providing and what is the reason behind that you should purchase course of current affairs from us, and what are the important details about it. First thing, you should know that we provide you current affairs in both English and Hindi. Okay. Also, we provide you here current affairs daily. PDFs are provided daily. The important factor here to remember is we are providing PDF to you daily. Okay, that contains question answers of the daily current affairs. They are explained in a much easy way where you can grasp the knowledge and do your revision. Okay, apart from app, we provide you with question answers. Then on every day we provide you 20 question answers quiz, daily 20 questions quiz. So imagine how much it will benefit you in your preparation. Then we provide you same thing for weekly. In weekly we take a quiz of 50 questions. Then question answers of week, we provide you a book. PDF is provided you weekly of the compiled questions of the whole week. Similarly for monthly also, ebook is given, your quizzes are taken, question answers PDF. Then apart from it, we also help you to prepare for banking papers. All the banking exams you can go refer to our videos and our courses here. You can see here that we provide you banking and economic quiz of 157 questions. Okay, then topic wise PDFs are covered. As you can see, we are making videos on indexes and reports, important days, the books and authors, all the events that are taking place in individual months. So these PDFs are provided to you and they will help you a lot in your preparation for journal awareness, your journal studies, as well as for current affairs. Then you can see we also provide you current affairs for state wise current affairs are provided to you. Apart from this, I have a gift for all of my friends here. If you use my code Vikas10, you will be getting a straight 10% discount on the purchase you make. So when you are about to check out and do the payment, just before the payment, you will be getting an option to use the promo code. There you can put the Vikas10, the code, and you will be getting an extra 10% discount on the total purchase you make there. So let's start with our video. So friends, let's start with our first question. The Dash and the Link Fund signed an MOU titled Sustainable Livelihoods for Tribal Households in India for Improving Dash. So TriFed is your Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India. I repeat, TriFed's full form is Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India. TriFed along with the Link Fund signed an MOU titled Sustainable Livelihood for Tribal Households in India for improving what? Women entrepreneurship. Alright, so fourth option is correct. For women entrepreneurship, TriFed and Link Fund signed an MOU. Next question. What is the maximum assured sum payable under the EPFO's Employees Deposit Linked Insurance EDLI scheme? The sum that is payable is rupees 7 lakh rupees. Next question. In April 2021, Indian government extended the deadline for making payments under the Vivad Se Vishwas by 2 months. Vivad Se Vishwas is a dispute resolution scheme under which organization? I repeat, Indian government extended the deadline for making payments under Vivad Se Vishwas by 2 months. The question asked here is Vivad Se Vishwas is a dispute resolution scheme under which scheme? It comes under which organization? It comes under your Department of Income Tax. Alright, it comes under Department of Income Tax. विवाद से विश्वास. Next question. What was India's natural gas production in fiscal year 2021 as per the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas? As first of all, see BCM. BCM stands for billion cubic meters. All right, billion cubic meters. So how much natural gas was produced in fiscal year 2021 as per the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas? It was your 28.67 BCM. Next, in April 2021, the Union Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad participated in the G7 Digital and Technological Ministerial Meeting, which was held virtually. What is the theme of the meeting? First, we'll be looking at G7. It was started in 1975 and the members of this G7 are US, UK, Germany, Italy, Canada, Japan, France. Alright, and remember European Union has the permanent invitation to G7. So what is the theme for this G7 Digital and Technological Ministerial Meeting? It was Building Back Better. Fifth option is correct. Next question. Which organization launched the first of its kind initiative Restore Fund worth 200 million to remove carbon from the atmosphere? Remember, it was an initiative of Apple Incorporation or Apple company that produces your smartphones, tablets, TVs and etc. All right. So it was the initiative of Apple, that is Restore Fund, and this fund will invest around $200 million in what? In removing the carbon from atmosphere. That means this is linked to environment, so automatically this question becomes important. Next question. Who became the first Indian American Associate Attorney General of the United States? First Indian American Associate Attorney General of the United States was whom? It was your Vinita Gupta. Alright, so she is a female and she became the first Indian American Associate, or can be first Indian Women American Associate Attorney General of the United States. So basically this question becomes important as she became the first Indian American Associate Attorney General of the United States. Next question. Who won the gold medal in 50-meter backstroke swimming with the national record timing at the Uzbekistan Open Championship? This question is also important. In fact, all the questions are important in this video. So, gold medal in what? In swimming, and in swimming too it was your 50-meter backstroke. Then where did this championship held? It was held, or this event held, it held in Uzbekistan Open Championship. And remember, during this event national record timing was created. National record timing was created. And who is the person? He is Shri Hari Nataraj. Alright, Shri Hari Nataraj. Next, who authored the ebook Climate Change Explained for One and All? Who is the author of the ebook Climate Change Explained for One and All? He is Akash Ranison. Alright, fourth option is correct. Next. Which organization annually celebrated the International Jazz Day on 30th April? International Jazz Day on 30th April is celebrated by which organization? It is celebrated by UNESCO. And remember, this was the 10th. Actually, this was the 10th edition of this festival, and the full form of UNESCO is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Next. Dash Indian naval ships were used in the Operation Samudra Setu 2 for bringing Dash to India. First of all, you should know what was the Operation Samudra Setu. And now this is the second edition of Samudra Setu 2. Samudra Setu was an operation of Indian Navy started by Indian government that all the Indians, those who were struck in other countries during the last year pandemic, because there was lockdown in whole over the world, so people could not come from different country back to India. So it was an initiative of Indian Army that under Samudra Setu, various ships will be sent to different countries locations from where the Indians can board those ships and come back to India. So similarly, during this Samudra Setu 2 operation, the Indian Navy will be sending 7 ships to various countries for procuring the medical supplies such as oxygen concentrators. Alright, oxygen cylinders, oxygen, liquid oxygen, and oxygen containers. So the correct option becomes option 5th, that is 7 Indian naval ships will be used and they will be used for bringing oxygen containers to India. The 7 ships are INS Kolkata, INS Kochi, INS Talwar, INS Tabar, INS Trikand, INS Eravat, and INS Jalashwa. Alright, these were the 7 Indian naval ships. Next question. Indian Army inaugurated its first green solar energy harnessing power plant of 56 kilowatt ampere in Dash, which was constructed in collaboration with DEX. First of all, remember it was constructed by IIT Mumbai, and the place this was inaugurated is North Sikkim. Alright, the question that makes this important is that in this particular harnessing power plant, remember, vanadium battery will be used. Vanadium based batteries will be used. Vanadium based batteries will be used here. Alright, next. So sorry, option 2, IIT Mumbai, North Sikkim then. Next question. In May 2021, Indian Railways received the 100th electric locomotive manufactured in India by the French company Alstom. Where were the locomotives manufactured? The company that manufactures these locomotives are Alstom, and it is a French company. First question. Second question becomes, where did this manufacturing took place? It took place in Madhipur, Bihar. Alright, it took place in Madhipur, Bihar. Next. Dash will provide 6 Poseidon 8-1, that is P-8I patrol aircraft to India for the use of Dash. USA will be providing 6 Poseidon 8-1 patrol aircraft to India for the use of Indian Navy. Indian Navy will be using these patrol aircraft. So option 1 is correct. USA, Indian Army. Next question. In May 2021, Dash mandated all key employees of asset management companies to contribute dash of their salary in mutual funds. Which organization mandated the employees of all asset management companies to contribute what percent of their salary in mutual funds? So SEBI mandated this, and the 20% was compulsory for the employees to contribute in the mutual fund schemes. So it was your SEBI. Next. Which bank launched the Immune India deposit scheme that provides an additional interest rate of 25 basis points to vaccinated people? This move was started for the people to get vaccinated more, and those people who are vaccinated, they will be getting an extra interest of 25 base points. So which was the bank who started this Immune India deposit scheme? This was started by whom? It was started by Central Bank of India. Next question. Who was appointed as the new chairman and managing director of BEML Limited in May 2021? The new chairman and managing director of BEML Limited in May 2021 was whom? It was your Amit Banerjee. Alright, next. Name the smallest black hole in the Milky Way galaxy. Just to take your mood off your current affairs, a GS question. The smallest black hole in the Milky Way galaxy is the unicorn. And your homework is to tell me which is the largest black hole in our Milky Way. Alright, which is the largest black hole in the Milky Way galaxy. Smallest is the unicorn. Next question. Which city will host the ASBC 2021 Asian Elite Men and Women Boxing Championship that will be held in May? Alright, ASBC 2021 Asian Elite Men and Women Boxing Championship will be hosted by which state? It will be hosted by Dubai, UAE. Alright, it will be hosted by Dubai city. Next, who won the bronze medal in the 52 kg category boxing at the 2021 St. Petersburg's Governor Cup? The person that won the bronze medal in the 52 kg category in boxing at the St. Petersburg's Governor's Cup is whom? It is Amit Panghal. Alright, Amit Panghal won bronze in 52 kg category in boxing, and that too where he won at St. Petersburg Governor's Cup. Alright, next. Which football team won 2020-21 EFL Cup in England? This EFL Cup was won by whom? It was won by Manchester City. Next question. When is the International Labour Day annually observed across the globe? International Labour Day is observed on the 1st of May. Remember, International Labour Day is observed on the 1st of May. Next. Where did the finance minister virtually inaugurated India's first 3D printed house? India's first 3D printed house was inaugurated at, or you can say was manufactured by whom? IIT Madras. Next. Which intergovernmental organization conducts the joint multinational military exercise Defender Europe 21 in Albania? Important. Defender Europe 21 was organized by whom? It was organized by NATO, that is your North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and this was conducted in Albania. That is also important. Next. In May 2021, Dash received the Order of the Rising Sun Award, that is the third highest award of the Japan under the class Gold and Silver Race. Important, mark this first, important, and don't get, this is a little bit confusing question. There are two types of classes, Gold and Silver Race and Gold and Silver Star. So don't get confused in them. The person that received the Order of the Rising, and remember, Order of the Rising Sun Award is the highest award of the Japan. Alright, so the person that received the Order of the Rising Sun Award under the class Gold and Silver Race is Shamla Ganesh, and the person who won under Gold and Silver Star category is Nirpendra Mishra. So Shamla Ganesh in Race category and Nirpendra Mishra in Star category. Alright, next. Who was recently appointed as the 4th Deputy Governor of the Reserve Bank of India? 4th Deputy Governor of Reserve Bank of India is T. Ravi Shankar. Important question. Alright, mark this, important question. T. Ravi Shankar. Next question. In May 2021, world's largest aeroplane codenamed ROC was successfully completed in its second test flight. Which company built the airplane? ROC is a code name of the world's largest aeroplane and that completed its second test flight. This was being built by which company? It was being built by Strato Launch. Next. Which organization brought back 4 astronauts from the International Space Station to Earth? Remember, SpaceX brought back those 4 astronauts from the International Space Station. NASA is the space organization of USA. SpaceX also is a private company that is owned by Elon Musk and it is from USA only. Roscosmos is from Russia, is the space agency of Russia. JAXA is of Japan and ISRO is of India. Alright, next. Who is the only Indian to qualify in the gymnastics for 2020 Tokyo Olympics? The only Indian to qualify for gymnastics in Tokyo Olympic 2020 is who? Tell me. She is Pranati Nayak. She is Pranati Nayak. Next question. When is the World Tuna Day annually observed by the UN? World Tuna Day is observed by the UN on 2nd of May. World Tuna Day. Tuna is a fish. When is the World Laughter Day annually celebrated across the globe? World Laughter Day is celebrated on the first Sunday of May every year. First Sunday of May. Alright. Next. Which state government launched the scheme Parvat Dhara Yojana to rejuvenate natural water resources at an outlay of 20 crores? I repeat, the state that started the Parvat Dhara Yojana, this is important, remember. Parvat Dhara Yojana. Alright, Parvat Dhara Yojana to rejuvenate the natural water resources is an outlay of 20 crore rupees was started by whom? It was started by Himachal Pradesh. Next question. Name the country that recently announced to become a member of the Net Zero Producers Forum, and this was Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has recently announced to become a member of the Net Zero Producers Forum. Next question. What is the India's GDP forecast for the fiscal year 2022 as per the projection of the Goldman Sachs as of May 2021? So the projected GDP is 11.1%. Next. In May 2021, the IOC, that is your International Olympic Committee, appointed Dash from India and Michelle Lee from Dash as the athlete ambassador of Believe in Sport campaign. First of all, remember from India she was PV Sindhu and Michelle Lee is from Canada. Alright, Michelle Lee is from Canada. Remember these four important terms, names: PV Sindhu from India and Michelle Lee, she is from Canada. They both has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Believe in Sports campaign. Alright, important. So correct option is option 5th. Next question. Who became the first Indian women commanding officer of the BRO? Most important question and have higher chance of being asked in your exams. Who became the first Indian women commanding officers of BRO? What is the name of that person, or what is the name of that lady that became the first Indian women commanding officer? Oh, tell me, I'm waiting for it. Who is she? Tell me, who is she? Give a minute to think about this question and then answer. Take a minute to think. Okay. Who became the first Indian women commanding officer of the BRO, Border Roads Organization? It has been covered. She is Vaishali S. Hivasi ji. Alright. She became the first Indian women commanding officer of the BRO. Next. Where did, remember this name, Patania 2. Patania 2 is a subsea vehicle developed by Global Sea Mineral Resources recently get malfunctioned. Patania 2 was recently on a mission in which place where it get malfunctioned. It was lowered in the deep sea waters of Pacific Ocean where this Patania 2 was malfunctioned or was not working properly. Alright. Next question. In May, Padma Vibhushan awardee Jagmohan Malhotra passed away. He was awarded Padma Vibhushan in which field? Important question and a tricky question. Earlier we used to remember just the name of the person and if he got or he was related to any particular field or he got any Padma awards. But here the question is, in which field did that person receive the Padma award? That is also important and now you should know such things also. So remember, it was your public affairs. Jagmohan Malhotra ji passed away. He was the recipient of Padma Vibhushan and he received the Padma Vibhushan in the field of public affairs. Next question. When is the International Firefighters Day annually observed across the globe? International Firefighters Day is observed on 4th of May. Next question. Where is the headquarters of the International Olympic Committee located? Headquarters of the International Olympic Committee is located in Lausanne, Switzerland. Next question. Where is the Central Farm Machinery Training and Testing Institute that successfully testified India's first ever electric tractor? India's first ever electric tractor was manufactured by Central Farm Machinery Training and Testing Institute, and this was located where? This is located in Budni, Madhya Pradesh. Alright, Budni, Madhya Pradesh. It is located in Budni, Madhya Pradesh. Next. Global FDI dropped by 38%. Important thing to remember that global FDI dropped by 38%. This data is released by whom? Who releases this data? This data is released by OECD. And OECD stands for Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. So global FDI data is released by OECD, and it said that the global FDI dropped by 38%. Yet India managed to become the third largest recipient of the FDI inflow in 2020. I repeat, India became the third recipient or the third largest recipient of FDI inflow in 2020. Recently, remember, it is China on first, then USA. Alright, so the correct option that it becomes is option 4th, OECD, and third position. Next question. Which country listed the India under priority watch list in its special 301 report? See, priority watch list is basically when this, first of all, remember, United States listed India in priority watch list. Priority watch list comprises of countries that do not provide sufficient intellectual property rights to American companies. I repeat, priority watch list are the companies which the companies that comprises this priority watch list comprises of the countries that do not provide sufficient intellectual property rights to American countries. So that is the reason recently United States listed India under this priority watch list. Next, which organization launched 60 Starlink internet satellites as a part of Starlink project aimed at creating the world's largest satellite internet constellation? Remember, Starlink is the project of SpaceX, as Starlink will be providing free internet or internet at a very cheap cost to all over the world. Next, which organization partnered with Indian government to launch Vaccine Finder tool in its mobile application? I repeat, which organization partnered with Indian government to launch mobile vaccine finder tool in its mobile application? And it was Facebook. All right, next. Which country developed the lightest form of the uranium isotope called uranium-214? The lightest form of uranium isotope, that is uranium-214. Uranium is, you remember, uranium, I'll write it again, uranium-214. You remember, uranium are used for powering nuclear reactors. Okay, it is a kind of a nuclear fuel. So the country that developed the lightest form of uranium isotope uranium-214 is China. All right, next question. Next question is, what is India's ranking in ICC team ranking in T20 format as of May 2021? The ICC's ranking of India in terms of T20 format is second. All right, it is second in T20. Remember, in T20. Then if we talk about ICC chairman, who is the chairman of ICC? Greg Barley. Alright, Greg Barley is your chairman of ICC, and if we talk about the headquarters, it is in Dubai of ICC. Next question. Who authored the children's book that named The Bench? The Bench, that is a children's book, was authored by Meghan Markle. Next question. When is the World Hand Hygiene Day observed by the World Health Organization? Important question. World Hand Hygiene Day. This is observed annually by WHO and it is observed on 5th of May. The theme for this year it was achieving hand hygiene at the point of care. Achieving hand hygiene at the point of care. And if we talk about the slogan for 2021 or this year is seconds save life, clean your hands. Seconds save life, clean your hand. This was the slogan. All right. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price and that will help you to boost your preparations for upcoming government exams. You can use the code Vikas10 to get a straight 10% discount on any purchase you make. All right, so that's all for the day. Take care.